Have you ever crossed paths with the legendary Genghis Khan? He's like a historical rock star, almost on par with Jesus Christ in terms of fame. But here's the twist. The dude is often painted as the epitome of savage and barbaric behavior. Imagine being accused of being more right-wing than Genghis Khan. That's a slam dunk for any modern politician. But here's the real deal about Genghis. This guy and his crew weren't just local conquerors. They were global. They rolled over folks from the Adriatic to the Pacific, claiming territories in places like Austria, Finland, Croatia, Hungary, Poland, Vietnam, Burma, Japan, and Indonesia. Picture this. The Mongol Empire spanned a whopping 12 million square miles. That's basically the size of Africa. To put it in perspective, the Roman Empire was just half the size of the continental USA. By 1240, the Mongols had their stamp all over the known world, which excluded the Americas and Australasia because, well, they were off the map at that point. And get this, the modern countries that once belonged to the Mongol Empire now house 3 billion out of the 7 billion people on this planet. Now here's the kicker. What if I told you there's a dark side to this historical rock star? A side that rarely gets the spotlight, but is filled with gruesome tales of cruelty and brutality. In this video, we're peeling back the layers and exposing the dark underbelly of Genghis Khan. Brace yourself for a wild ride as we delve into the shocking atrocities committed by the man himself. Get ready to be both educated and astonished as we spill the beans on the untold horrors of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan's dark spectacle. Let's delve into February 1221, a chilling chapter in history marked by Genghis Khan's forces besieging the city of Merv, situated in modern-day Turkmenistan. The story takes a dark turn as the people of Merv, upon surrendering to the Mongols, faced a brutal response. The conquerors unleashed a wave of murder, pillaging, and destruction, effectively erasing the ancient metropolis from existence. Genghis Khan himself reportedly took a front-row seat to the chaos at Merv. Picture this. Seated on a golden throne, he observed as men were dragged before him and executed, creating a haunting spectacle of shrieking, weeping, and wailing. The invaders resorted to torturing the wealthy citizens of Merv to force them to relinquish their money and jewels. Some accounts put the staggering toll of the Merv massacre at 700,000, while a contemporary Persian chronicler went even further, estimating a horrifying 1.3 million corpses. Legend has it that Khan issued a chilling decree, commanding each of his soldiers to take the lives of at least 300 people, unveiling the horrors of the Tower of Skulls. Let's move a little forward to April 1221, exploring the chilling account of the Tower of Skulls. A brutal and nightmarish conflict unfolded during the siege of Nishapur, situated in present-day Iran. The mighty Mongol army, in a relentless assault, bombarded the city with fireballs, over 250,000 massive stones, and various lethal weapons. The city eventually fell, leading to intense house-to-house combat. Genghis Khan had given explicit orders to his commanders: leave nothing standing in Nishapur. As a result, not even the city's animals and pests, including dogs and cats, were spared from the merciless purge. While 400 skilled workers were spared, the remaining population of Nishapur, about 170,000 people, met a tragically gruesome end. Every survivor, along with the city's inhabitants, faced brutal beheadings in a horrifying spectacle. The Mongols then took those severed heads and constructed 3 bone-chilling mountains of skulls, forming distinct pyramids for men, women, and children, a macabre testament to their unyielding ruthlessness. The tragic fall of Otrar in 1219. Let's rewind the clock to the year 1219, a time when Genghis Khan's vengeance knew no bounds. The target of his wrath was Inalchuk, the governor of Otrar in present-day Kazakhstan, who had pushed the Mongol emperor too far by plundering his caravan. Picture this. Genghis Khan, at the helm of a massive army, storms into the Khwarezmian Empire, laying a relentless siege on Otrar for a grueling 5 months until the oasis town finally fell to his forces. Now, here's where things take a dark turn. Inalchuk, the instigator of this conflict, faced a chilling fate. The Mongols executed him in a horrifying manner by pouring molten silver down his neck, with some accounts suggesting it went into his ears and eyes. The defenders of Otrar, who fought valiantly, met a similarly grim end. None survived the merciless onslaught, but the brutality didn't stop there. In a show of sheer power, the victorious Mongols gathered the entire population of the city, around 100,000 people, onto the plain. In a heart-wrenching scene, each and every one of them met a ruthless demise. The method? The same horrific technique used on Inalchuk. Molten metal poured into their mouths, eyes, and ears, marking an unimaginably cruel end to countless lives. The sacking of Baghdad and beyond. In the annals of gruesome history, the year 1258 stands out vividly when the Mongols, with merciless force, seized Baghdad, the vibrant cultural hub of the Muslim world. The once thriving city witnessed a horrific tableau as its inhabitants were massacred and its majestic buildings reduced to ashes. But the brutality didn't stop there. Baghdad's Caliph al-Mustasim faced a particularly grim fate. The Mongols, displaying a twisted creativity, rolled him into a rug and trampled him with horses. Strangely, no blood was shed, yet the Caliph met a terrible demise. Now let's talk about Genghis Khan's penchant for inventive cruelty. Picture this: people sewn into bags and drowned or buried alive. But his leisurely preference? Burying victims up to their necks and driving a herd of horses over them, shattering their skulls. The sheer horror of such a fate is unimaginable, marking one of the darkest chapters in history. As if that weren't enough, the Mongols had a chilling method of tallying their European foes on the battlefield. They systematically severed the right ears of every fallen enemy, amassing a gruesome collection that reportedly filled 9 large sacks. The macabre practice might have extended to Bulgaria and Russia, where the number of severed ears reached the thousands. The epic battle and tragedy of the sacking of Urgench now. Let's delve into the harrowing tale of the sacking of Urgench. This city became the ultimate battleground in the clash between the Khwarezmiya Empire and the formidable Khan. Urgench put up a tenacious fight, throwing a curveball unlike anything the Khan had faced before. The battle dragged on for a grueling 6 months as the Mongols found themselves stymied by the city's fortified defenses and the enemy's guerrilla warfare tactics. Growing tired of the prolonged struggle, the Mongols took a drastic turn. They set the entire city ablaze when they couldn't locate all the hidden defenders within. Even as Urgench lay in ruins, surviving enemy soldiers persisted in resisting the Khan's forces, fully aware that capture meant a dishonorable death. In response to this defiance, the Khan made a fateful decision. He diverted a dam, unleashing a devastating flood, and ordered the ruthless execution of any remaining civilians or soldiers. Though the exact toll remains uncertain, some sources suggest that the final massacre might have claimed over 1 million lives. If true, this stands as one of the most staggering genocides in a brief span of human history. The mysterious demise and burial of Genghis Khan. In the sultry month of August 1227, the indomitable Genghis Khan took his final breath. Legend has it that the formidable warlord, in an act of mystery, decreed that the whereabouts of his resting place must remain shrouded in secrecy. Enter Marco Polo, the renowned Venetian explorer, an envoy for the Mongol Emperor Kublai Khan during the 1270s and 1280s. He wove a chilling narrative about the somber occasion of Genghis's funeral. According to Polo, the 2,000 slaves tasked with burying the late emperor met a grisly fate at the hands of their guards. These guards, in a macabre turn of events, were then slain by a second unit of infantry. The surviving soldiers, as if stepping out of a dark tale, stealthily traversed the countryside, leaving no witnesses or traces of their route. Anyone unfortunate enough to cross their path met a swift demise. To conclude this morbid saga, the last group of men chose to take their own lives upon returning to their base. Intriguingly, modern experts speculate that the elusive resting place of Genghis Khan might be nestled in the region of Burkhan Khaldun, the sacred mountain of the Mongols, located in the far north of Mongolia. If you found this exploration of historical narratives intriguing, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more captivating stories from the past. Share your thoughts and comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective on these dark tales. Stay tuned for more riveting historical insights, and until next time, may history continue to captivate and educate us. Thanks for watching.